This is MLB The Show as interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
1 o'clock.
Here's your 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
That's towards center. Taveras grabs it on the run. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, they're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Machado.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And first offering is fouled off. Machado, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Tatis runs. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. Back in Arlington, today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. How about a scouting report on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. It's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
That's a ball.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here. So now it's Corey Seager. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And the batter now, Evan Carter. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And that one upstairs. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Merrill hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Seager off of first with 2 away. Headed down the line. Tatis makes the grab on the run. We head to the second in Arlington. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado.
Always fun watching DeGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 1 away.
That is it. The center field.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. He was late there. Strike 1. DeGrom, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Right through there for a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. Taveras settles under it. Taveras makes the catch.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Jake.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Ripped to right, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Donovan Solano. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Line to left. Fair ball. 1 runs in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Josh Smith. Darvish back to work. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a pitch. This one chopped to first. Solano steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Third baseman.
Here's Josh Young. Outside low, and that's ball one. Just missed. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Ball 3.
And another ball. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Nathaniel Lowe in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The pitch. That one lifted to left. Profar has a beat on it. Calls it in for the out. That's out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Jonah Heim. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Padres 1 and the Rangers nothing.
What now? Jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me go shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number.
Back at Globe Life Field, here's the power hitting catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
A dive, and he can't haul it in.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
So the lineup flips over. So digging in now for San Diego. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Taveras snags it, and there's 1 down. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
One ball.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. To second, and he's out.
Boog, it was like the runner stopped to post to his social or something. Man, there's no way you get caught stealing Or a ball that gets that far away from the catcher. Nice job by the catcher, though.
Tatis waits. High in the air, out to right. Garcia settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. As we go to the last of the third, here's Leody Taveras. Foul ball there.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2. Bounced out to short. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
So the batting order turns over. Here is Marcus Semien. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one almost got him. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Looked like it was a little bit up. 1 out, base is empty. There's a strike. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him swinging. 2 out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Could get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, Jurickson Profar. And here it comes. Out towards right center field. Garcia heads after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1. And Manny gets a piece. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you can get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. That's to third. Young tossed to first. Bogarts retired.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. That's exactly what it was supposed to do.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Bounced up the middle. Seager fires to first on the run. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Evan Carter in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Under it. He makes the grab. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, right fielder,
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Flied to right his first time. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Garcia, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Profar on the move. And there's two down.
the batter, number 8. Designated.
So digging in, Josh Smith. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one drilled left field. Back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now the third baseman, Josh Young. That to right. Tatis after it. Hauls it in to end the inning. One left for Texas. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Donovan Solano. DeGrom back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, these Padres do a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Swings through it for the K. Some high G's for strike 3.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Higashioka, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
On the ground, right side. Simeon toss over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman, Nathaniel.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. That one is absolutely belted way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times, just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard and jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know is warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
And the righty deals.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Profar settles under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Rangers lead one. They trail it here 3-0. Back in Arlington, all set for the top of the 6th. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. The wind to the pitch. This one high in the air to left center. On his way over. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 10, Profar.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
So 1 out, nobody out. Manny Machado now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And it is gone. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 5-zip. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That's back there. And that ball is out of here. They go back to back. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Corey Seager. The pitch. Here's the strike at the knees.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Here's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that one in the air, center field. Out number 2.
Now back, right fielder.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. So man aboard, Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Now fly ball to right center. Under it. Makes the catch. That is the inning. One left for Texas. Still up against the 6th. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dane Dunning.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And there's a hit.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the...
Young, 1 at second.
Second out.
Now to first, and it's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Rise. Now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Cole Winn getting ready to go. Chafin also getting ready. That one almost got him. Up the middle. And that is the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Josh Young.
The third baseman.
The pitch. And the slider just misses. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Low. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Robert Suarez comes on now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to third, Machado tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 28.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jonah Heim. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Righty to the plate. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready to begin the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. He swings and fouls one off. Softly hit the third. He gets there with the slide. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. This one in the air center field. Tavares settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado up to the plate. 1 for 3. line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next,
here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Now they've got him in a rundown, and they put the tag on him for the out. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Got him. One up, one down.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Just misses the mark
One
outside
ball,
the
two strikes,
zone.
count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away. Seager stands in now. First pitch just misses. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Grounded to low. And he takes it himself for the out. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. He's already homered in this game. Big swing and a miss. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the 9th. Line drive. And that's a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Cronenworth now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the air, left field. Carter under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next is the
And now the first baseman, Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano.
This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. 2 outs. Bogaerts on the go. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a back at Globe Life Field. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Right-handed reliever. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now Adolis Garcia. That one finds the zone. 0-1. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So they're down to their final out. Josh Smith getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Misses outside, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Suarez is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Shut up.